As education is the primary service of a university, there are many requirements that ensure a positive student experience. Money is a huge reason that these universities are running, and part of the money coming in flows from student enrollment. College campuses are always looking for ways to attract students. For example, K-State has a very pretty campus. That reason alone attracts students. As we move further into the future and technology revolution grows bigger, technology-related perks become more relevant. Campus-wide Wi-Fi is a necessary of Kansas State regardless of how many campuses include such a service. If it becomes known that the Wi-Fi is unreliable around campus, that could be a make-or-break deal for a potential student. Places like the library during prime study hours make it hard to do a simple task such as submit an assignment. This seemingly small problem can turn into a much bigger issue as more and more classes are moving to electronically based assignments and even tests. This is a problem that needs to be solved before it is too late. The campus Wi-Fi in general is not much of a cause of concern. What is concerning, though, is the availability of Wi-Fi during prime hours in high traffic places, such as the library. Pierce Gross, an employee of the telecommunications department, claims that another problem the campus has is when class gets out and students are passing by classrooms while using their cell phones, which causes corruption throughout that access point. While this problem only occurs for part of the day, it causes many problems for someone that needs to complete the simplest of tasks. For example, I would not be able to research in the library great room around 8 p.m. because so many people are in there that the Wi-Fi is running extremely slow. I personally have ran into one occasion when I was trying to take a test at the library. The Wi-Fi gave out and I lost all of the answers I had previously answered. The problems of Wi-Fi run deeper though. 90% of college students in the United States say Wi-Fi access is an essential to education as classrooms and computers become more prominent. With enrollment numbers becoming important for a school's revenue, the university cannot have this problem. Especially as the number of Wi-Fi related devices owned by a student keeps increasing, the Wi-Fi availability should be a cause of concern every year. This issue just isn't exclusive to Kansas State. 73% of college students request better Wi-Fi coverage around campus. The problem of unreliable Wi-Fi in study areas should raise a major concern in the telecommunications department if Kansas State wants to continue to attract students. There could be a couple different options to explore while trying to solve this problem. The most convenient, though, would be a new college wireless system called GigU. GigU's mission statement is to accelerate the deployment of world-leading, next-generation networks in the United States in a way that provides an opportunity to lead the next generation of ultra-high-speed network services and applications. This system would take over our current wireless connection and completely save our telecommunications department quite a bit of work in the long run. While GigU is still in its early stages, the potential reward that comes with a small risk would be immense. For one, by using this program, we would set ourselves apart from a majority of the universities in this country. Only 33 universities are using it right now. Since this program is still in the project form, it will take time before it gets released to the public, and K-State could be one of the few that has it in advance. GigU runs on a different type of connection. Rather than the traditional broadband connection, GigU runs on a gigabyte connection. A gigabyte connection is a connection that Google Fiber uses to give some comparison. The term gigabyte refers to a speed of 1 gigabyte per second. Gigabyte internet runs 100 times faster than the regular internet we have today. This is not to say it doesn't come with a price. While I couldn't provide a specific number on how much it would cost to install on our college campus, I can compare it to how much it costs in a home setting. Comcast provides its availability to offer half gigabyte service for a monthly fee of $399. Companies are blaming this on lack of demand in the market. One thing to consider is that GigU is a new company and still considered a risk. the price could be potentially lower. Not only the lower price, but in the long run, it would be much less expensive for a campus to manage. Because the time and money put into our current Wi-Fi connection would probably end up surpassing the initial cost of gig use implementation. Another benefit would be the press we get from it. Hypothetically, if we did switch to gig U, that would look very good to potential students, and from facts stated earlier, something like Wi-Fi is something that students do consider. There could be some alternative solutions, but they would either be too expensive or just wouldn't be as reliable as something like gig U. Another solution could be limiting the number of devices one student's account lets them connect. After all, the problem is high traffic in common area. Often, students use the campus Wi-Fi with their phones and their computers simultaneously. This may or may not work. Yes, it would cut back on some devices running through the access points as a whole. We have to look at the problem as the number of students present, not devices. Also, something as simple as printing papers increases Wi-Fi traffic, which occurs often at the library. Another possible solution could be to simply add more access points to locations such as the library. This could be a more expensive solution, as the outdated ones would have to keep getting replaced. It's also more expensive in general to run them, and turning them on during the prime hours of the day would not be a good idea, as those hours could change. The way our technology continues to advance, we can't continue to add patches to the problem. We need something revolutionary, like gig U. Gig U seems a little extreme at first, but it would be technology that could set us apart from other universities. When it comes down to it, you can only update something so much before the entire system becomes outdated. While Wi-Fi performance isn't much of a concern during non-busy hours, this would stabilize our connection and make students feel more comfortable about doing simple tasks such as taking tests, turning in homework, or printing a paper. Gig U would help Kansas State University in many more ways than just securing an outstanding wireless connection. Thank you.